This is my guidance book, okay? Moonology Oracle deck. That's where I pull a card to give you guys some guidance that you may need, okay? All right, so the card that I pulled for you guys today was you and your loved ones are safe, okay? New moon in Cancer. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with the people and places you hold dearest. Okay. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you are hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. You can do it. Okay. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself. If your insecurity is holding you back, that's something you need to work on. You need to work on it now. Doing so could bring you to your new heart's desire. You're getting a fucking new heart? Fuck yeah. Okay. Anyways, believing in yourself, moving forward, okay? Moving past these insecurities will help you achieve what you have been wanting to achieve. Everything that you've been saying, I can't do that because of such and such. That's you holding yourself back. Switch your mindset around, okay? Say, I can do this. This is how I'm going to start. So if you want to start your own business, I know it sounds intimidating, right? Well, I can't do that. There's so much. Okay, get a piece of paper and a pen, pencil, whatever you want to write with. I don't fucking care, blood. Write down what business this is going to be. Why do you want this business? What is your why? First, get that down first. Okay. What's your why? And then write the things down that you need for this job, okay? Is it certificates? Is it products? What is it? What do you need for this job? And then start attacking one thing at a time. You know you can do this. Some things take time. Some things, you know, it's kind of like a snowball effect. You start with a little snowball, or like a hand-sized one, and then you keep rolling it, and it makes a big snowball for like a giant snowman head. Okay? Do it like that. If you feel something is too big, kind of chip at it a little bit until you get to where you are, instead of saying, I can't do this. Yes, you fucking can. You're capable. You are. And you're worthy. Okay? Okay. All right. Make sure you put family first, though. I feel that we sometimes, when we try to step away from toxic situations, we end up stepping back so far, we forget about the people that need us. Okay? The people who didn't wrong us, the people who do need us. So, for instance, you know, come at me if you will. I'm going through a lot of healing. I've been through a lot of fucking trauma in my life, and there's days that I have to step away. Hence why I go for a walk almost every day, okay? There's things that I need to let go of before I go directly to my son, because I don't want my energy affecting him in any way. But there's times that some of my trauma and depression hits me very hard, and I literally hide away, okay? I hide away for most of the day. And I know I'm not the only one guilty of doing this, okay? Sometimes we don't know how to be around people, but we're affecting those around us that do need us, that haven't heard us, that don't deserve our ghosting. They need our presence, and sometimes we need to look at that like, wow, I need to spend more time with you, and I am so sorry. So that's what it's asking you to do. If you realize that you've been doing this, hang out with the ones that are not responsible for making you feel the way you feel, okay? Like your children, for instance. It's not their fault why your job went sour. It's not their fault why your marriage is bad. It's not their fault. They're children, okay? So spend more time with them. That's a message all on its own, so whoever needed to hear that, okay? Let someone get a bit closer to you. So you have been pushing a lot of people away, which I get. When you're hurt, you don't want anybody around you. You don't want to be hurt anymore. It's hard to trust. But there's some people in your life, very few people, that do need you, that do, what is it? They do deserve your energy, and you deserve theirs, okay? So let them get closer to you. Get to know each other a little bit. A new cycle is starting for your child or children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? What are your goals? New year is coming, okay? What are your goals? Write them down. Meditation will help you banish your insecurities. So if somebody's been saying you can't do something, or, you know, you're not pretty enough, you're too old, you're just not this, you're not that, you're not enough. Meditate, okay? Just, they're only telling you this stuff because of how insecure they feel. And they don't want to see you win, because they know that once you win, once you go after what your heart desires, there's a possibility that they won't fit in your life anymore, because they're like an anchor and you don't realize it at this time. All right, you need to spend time near water. Water is very healing. It's good for your emotions too, okay? It's good for your intuition as well. This will bring you peace and maybe some answers. Sit by like a flowing creek for 10 minutes. You'll not only realize how calm you feel, but when you spend time in silence, you have all these thoughts pop to the forefront of your mind. And most of them are like, but why did this happen? What can I do? What should I do? But you sit by this creek, and these answers come to you. You either have aha moments, you have awareness. Just spend some time with yourself in a peaceful area so you can gather your thoughts and know what to do next. I keep seeing 727. Not only it was on my clock, but it was on my timer, and I've seen it other places too. So 727 is an angel number. Look it up. All right. If you're searching for answers, meditate or spend time in a peaceful place by yourself so you can gather these answers you seek. All right. The new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign and also very emotional, saying that the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. Where am I? It's one of her 2 home signs, along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. So I feel if you guys been bickering a lot and you have children that are overhearing or watching, try to figure out what to do with this. It did say in the previous reading that you're trying to step away from all of this. And I do know, growing up in foster and everybody else, you know, growing up with parents that constantly fought, it weighs heavy on you. You always take the blame, like, they're fighting because of me. No, they're not. They're fighting because they grew apart, because they've developed other interests. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why everybody fights, okay? There's always a reason. There's always a reason. And sometimes we just let it get to that point, that boiling point, because we suppress our emotions all the time to appease other people. We don't want to affect them. We don't want to make them upset. And sometimes we don't want them to know how we're feeling and what we're thinking. So communication kind of lacks in that aspect, and it ends up putting a wedge in between this relationship. And when we feel we can't talk to somebody, to me it means that we've outgrown them. We no longer feel safe. We no longer feel accepted, or we can't even be ourselves. So communication, step away, spend time with your children, let them know you love them.